if we think about our American being right in the middle of our mouth, and we think about the British being all the way out here. So before we were talking about the lips, but what if it was here, like where my hand is all the way out in front of my mouth? Let's try one that's very different from your own way of
Okay.
speaking. Let's try a British RP accent. Received pronunciation. That's like fancy British.
Nervous.
Um,
I'm nervous
so
already.
okay, let's let's say that you are going to speak with this British accent. Okay, we're going to try like an old school British accent. So if we think about our American being right in the middle of our mouth, and we think about the British being all the way out here. So before we were talking about the lips, but what if it was here, like where my hand is all the way out in front of my mouth? Okay, so you're going to try something, and we're not going to be afraid to fail.
Okay.
It's okay to fail. So, give me a British phrase. What have you heard?
I'm cracking under pressure. Um, all I can say is put the car in the car park.
Like the
Is
Boston
that
thing that people
Boston?
is that when people say in Boston? Oh no, they say the Harvard
Uh-huh.
Yard.
I can't think of anything
Okay, so
British. Shrimp on the
let's do a cup
Barbie?
of tea.
That's Australian, isn't it? Is that
Yeah, yeah. Let's say, would you like a cup of tea?
okay?
Okay, so try it, thinking about all the way coming out all the way front. Would you like a cup of
Would you
tea?
like a cup of tea?
Cool. Okay. So right now you were like coming up here into your nose because you're afraid of doing it wrong and you're trying to get it right the first time. But don't worry about it. Try it
Would you
again.
like a cup of tea? I
Yeah. Now put your hand flat out in front of your face and try and make the words hit that hand.
would you like a cup of tea?
Cool. Now bring your resonance back down into your belly, meaning we don't have to talk up here, but ha ha ha, you can talk in your normal voice.
Would you like a cup of tea?
You got higher.
I don't know what resonance
You're
means.
like singing here now. No, try it low again. Ha ha ha. Would you like a
Would
cup
you
of
like
tea?
a cup of tea?
There you go. That's better.
I felt that like
Mm-hmm.
that was actually better. I'm just picturing my hand, but I tried to
Good.
go like
Do it
Barry
again.
White, like, would you like a cup of tea?
There you go. See, now from here you've got the placement. You've got the target where your voice is going. Now it's about playing around with it. Doing an accent is very, very tedious, so the more you can make it playful and fun, the better.
That's a lot. Like, I have to think about that so hard. Like, I don't understand how
Mm-hmm.
somebody could act and do that at the same time.
Yeah. Now imagine having to do an emotional scene where your mother has died and you have to have these real sad, heartbreaking emotions and still be like, "Oh, mother, I'm so sad." Like, and not just think about the accent.
Would you like a cup of tea? Oh, that is tough. Because you're essentially like, how do I not be myself and not sound like myself at the same time?
But still have genuine emotions.
Yeah, I can see why people would struggle with that so much to really do that.
You can see why all the Oscar winners are doing accents,
Right.
right? Because
Because
they're
you're
like, "Oh,
really kind
that's a
of,
lot harder."
well, you are transforming then. I could see that
Hmm.
on one hand being very, very difficult, on the other hand, making it easier because you're not being yourself anymore. You can actually be somebody completely different.